Discover the diversity of landscapes, people, and wildlife in this informative title for young readers. Where is Ethiopia? Ethiopia is a landlocked country in East Africa. Sudan and South Sudan border Ethiopia to the west. Eritrea and Djibouti are its neighbors to the north. Somalia stretches along the eastern border, and Kenya lies to the south. Ethiopia covers 426,373 square miles, 1,104,300 square kilometers. It makes up a large part of the Horn of Africa. Ethiopia's capital, Addis Ababa, is located in the center of the country. Did you know Ethiopia is one of the first places where early humans existed on Earth? Fossils that date back 6 million years have been discovered there. The land. Did you know the Ethiopian highlands are sometimes called the roof of Africa because of their height and the large area that they cover? Fun fact: Ethiopia has a tropical monsoon climate. It rains lightly from February to April and then heavily from the middle of June to the middle of September. Ethiopia has many different landscapes. Mountains and plateaus rise through much of central Ethiopia. This region is called the Ethiopian Highlands. It is divided in half from the northeast to the southwest by the Great Rift Valley. The highlands slope into lowlands that reach to the borders of the country. In the northeast, little to no rain falls on the Danakil Desert. Tropical rainforests can be found in the south. In the north, the Blue Nile River flows out of Lake Tana. The weather is usually cooler in the highlands and hotter on the coasts. The Danakil Desert. The Danakil Desert is considered one of the most unlivable places on Earth. This hot, dry land sweeps across northeastern Ethiopia and into Eritrea and Djibouti. It is home to the Danakil Depression, one of the hottest places in the world. The land dips as low as 410 feet, 125 meters, below sea level. In the Danakil Depression, this region holds Erta Ale volcano, where lava bubbles and spews hot gases. In Dalal volcano, hot springs bring salt water to the surface. The water dries up, leaving colorful fields of salt. With its scorching heat, fiery lava, and bright landscapes, the Danakil Desert is like an entirely different planet. Did you know green acid salt ponds can be found throughout Dalal? Salt builds up in these ponds to form structures that look like fluffy orange cakes. Wildlife. Did you know the saddlebill stork is a huge bird that lives in Ethiopia? It can grow to be almost 5 feet, 1.5 meters tall. Many animals in Ethiopia live in the cooler climate of the highlands. Thick fur keeps the Galadea baboon warm in the cold mountains. Endangered walia ibex live on the steep rocky cliffs. Spotted hyenas stalk the ibex through the grass. In the southern highlands, the mountain nyala grazes on grasses and shrubs. Servals and caracals also roam the region. Tilapia and Nile perch swim in the lakes of the Great Rift Valley. Hippopotamuses and crocodiles also lurk in the water. Flocks of pink flamingos, great white pelicans, and long-tailed cormorants fly overhead. The people. Ethiopia is very diverse. Over 91 million people live in the country. About 3 in every 10 are Oromo. The Amhara, Somali, and Tigray are the next largest people groups. Each speaks its own native language. People from Eritrea and Sudan have also come to live in Ethiopia. Amharic is the country's official language, but Oromigna and Tigringa are spoken in certain areas. English and Arabic are the official foreign languages. Fun fact: a few men in Harar perform a dangerous stunt at night. They feed wild hyenas with their bare hands. Many Ethiopians live like their ancestors did. Most people live in the countryside. They build houses out of stones, mud, and wood. Families are large, and everyone helps with daily tasks. Men often spend the day working on the land. Women gather food and prepare meals. Children help by carrying water from wells back to their homes. In cities, some people live in modern houses and apartments. Many still live in homes made of simple materials like mud and wood. People drive, walk, or take minibuses from place to place. Where people live in Ethiopia: cities, 17%, countryside, 83%. Did you know Ethiopians follow their own calendar system? The Ethiopian calendar is 7 to 8 years behind the calendar used in the United States. Going to school. Going to school can be difficult for many children in Ethiopia. Those who live in the countryside must often help with work at home. Many students cannot afford school supplies. Those who do attend begin with 8 years of primary school. They learn basic reading, writing, and math. After this, students take 2 years of lower secondary school and 2 years of higher secondary school. They study science, literature, and other advanced subjects that prepare them for university. Students who go on to university may study medicine, law, or other careers. Working. Where people work in Ethiopia: farming, 85%, services, 10%, manufacturing, 5%. Most Ethiopians rise early in the morning to begin farm work. They grow coffee beans, cotton, barley, and other crops. Some farmers raise livestock. They tend their sheep, goats, and cattle. Often, the whole family helps out in the field. Some people work in factories. They make textiles, chemicals, and food products. In major cities, many Ethiopians have service jobs. They work in banks, hospitals, and other places that serve local people. Some own restaurants or hotels that are popular with tourists. Playing. Ethiopians enjoy many fun activities that represent their culture. Native groups like the Oromo and Amara are known for their music and dancing. Some groups sing traditional music with drums and stringed instruments. People twirl and dance to the beats. Sports are also popular in Ethiopia. Many people play soccer, but most athletes favor track and field. Some of the country's long-distance runners are known around the world. Fun fact: many Ethiopians have won Olympic gold medals in track and field. Oromo athlete Kenisa Beckel set world records in both the 5,000 and 10,000 meter events. Food. Did you know gursha is a common mealtime tradition? One person takes a strip of injera, rolls it in wat, and then places it in another's mouth. This is a gesture of friendship. Almost every meal in Ethiopia includes injera. People use the sourdough flatbread to scoop up their food. A typical breakfast dish is firfir. Shredded pieces of injera are seasoned with berber, a mixture of powdered chili pepper and other spices. Throughout the day, people may snack on kolo or roasted barley. Dinner typically consists of injera with different stews or wats. These wats are made with chopped red onions, meats, vegetables, and a touch of berber. A cup of honey-sweetened coffee often finishes the meal. Fun fact: Ethiopians perform a coffee ceremony with many meals. The host roasts the coffee beans and then walks around the table with them. Each guest smells the beans before they are ground and boiled. Holidays. Many Ethiopians celebrate Christian holidays. Jenna, or Ethiopian Christmas, is on January 7th. People fast for 40 days and then enjoy feasts on Jenna. January 19 is Timkat, or Epiphany. Crowds gather at rivers and lakes to remember the baptism of Jesus Christ. Another important religious holiday is Maskil, or the finding of the true cross. Priests dressed in bright robes march down the streets with flaming torches. New Year's Day falls on September 11 in Ethiopia. This also marks the end of the rainy season. May 28 is Ethiopia's National Day. It honors the day in 1991 that ended several years of military rule in Ethiopia. People visit monuments and listen to speeches about their country. Did you know some Ethiopians are Muslim? They celebrate Ramadan and other Islamic holidays. Aksum and Lalibela. Fun fact, the largest obelisk at Aksum is about 115 feet, 35 meters long, but it lies broken on the ground. It is one of the largest pieces of stone shaped by humans in the world. Aksum and Lalibela are two holy cities in Ethiopia. Built around 400 BCE, Aksum is the oldest city in the country. It is a holy city for both Christians and Muslims. The city is known for its giant obelisks and ancient artifacts. The Azana stone holds ancient carvings that describe the history of the kingdom of Aksum. In Lalibela, there are large churches built out of single blocks of stone. Many Christians make a pilgrimage to Lalibela to see these churches. The beautiful artifacts of Aksum and Lalibela remind Ethiopians of the long, unique history that brings them together as a people. Did you know one church in Lalibela contains the Lalibela cross? This cross dates back to the 1100s and is considered one of Ethiopia's most valued religious artifacts. Fast facts about Ethiopia. Ethiopia's flag. The flag of Ethiopia has 3 horizontal bands. The green band on top is a symbol of hope and the land. In the middle, yellow stands for harmony and justice. The red band at the bottom represents the sacrifices Ethiopians have made to defend their land. A blue circle with a yellow star sits in the middle of the flag. The color blue stands for peace, and the star represents the unity and equality of the Ethiopian people. Official name, Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia. Area, 426,373 square miles, 1,104,300 square kilometers. Ethiopia is the 27th largest country in the world. Capital city, Addis Ababa. Important cities, Mekelle, Adama, Dire Dawa, Gondar. Population, 91,195,675 as of July 2012. Official languages, Amharic, Oromigna, Tigrinya, English, Arabic. National holidays, National Day, May 28. Religions, Christian, 62.8%. Muslim, 33.9%. Traditional beliefs, 2.6%. Other, 0.7%. Major industries, farming, services. Natural resources, gold, hydropower. Manufactured products, textiles, chemicals, leather, cement, food products. Farm products, grains, coffee beans, cotton, sugarcane, livestock, fish. Unit of money, birr. The birr is divided into 100 centimes.